We've been in Washington, North Carolina for 4 months now. In half that time, we've worked tirelessly on projects to bring our new boat, Viking Spirit II, back to life. This is the work wall. This whole side was filled with projects when we bought the boat. And as things have gotten completed, we move them from this side over to this side so that we can keep track of what's been done. And it makes us feel really good to look over here and see that side growing and see our other side shrinking down as we get closer to the end of this. To give you an idea of the scope of projects, there's been wiring, sanding, and so much wrenching. Brian spent plenty of time in the bottom of the lazarette and underneath the boat. And wiring the mast was a huge job.
Mast got to get it through that side hole. You're there.
Thanks for your help, Carlos.
You're welcome. Absolutely. I'm glad everything went smoothly instead of going south.
Four hands make it easy.
Yeah.
A project that we really looked forward to were the decals and the new name, but this would take some preparation. Stripping the boat of its name and decals was a labor of love. It took several days to prep all the surfaces for its new logo and lettering.
So now you can see I got most of the decal off, all the way down. Working in those grooves, it's hard to get every last bit, but I'll come along behind with a razor, a plastic razor, and a little bit of thinner, and have the rest off, and then it'll be ready to go for the new decals and lettering and name and everything.
Getting a little preview today. Len Barton has brought our logos and the lettering by, and that job's going to start tomorrow, but he's giving us a little sneak look of it.
So we've got 3 of these, so you got a spare.
Okay.
If you have any damage, you can put it away in a tube somewhere and keep it. There's the logos. I can't show you the color without pulling the tape off. But, oh, there it is right there.
Oh wow, that looks
When it goes
great.
on the white, it gets a little more depth to it. This is unclear.
Yeah.
So got that, and then we're able to get all of the name and stuff to have a shadow.
Mark.
And this one goes with the transom name.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 go on the boom. There's 2 spares.
That looks good. Little look of everything.
Yeah. And boy, what a job this was.
Letting me take a peek at it. It looks great.
I think we're ready. We're gonna get this thing done.
Doing new lettering on Viking Spirit II. Preparing the boat for its new logo and name, we have to remove all trace of the old name. I'm really wishing this had a shorter name. Slow going work.
Still see a little bit of the shadow of the old name, but it's gone.
As our launch date gets closer, we begin planning the christening ceremony of Viking Spirit II. There are just a few more tiny projects to do before our splash date, like setting the mast and attaching our tower. Here today on Viking Spirit, and the mast is going up. We've got a big crane behind us, and it's going to set the mast right in Viking Spirit II as we watch.
A clean work area is a happy work area.
It took several tries up and down with a lull to get the tower on just right. It's tricky to get the drilled holes and the hardware aligned.
Thanks, Patrick.
Abby, you should be very pleased with it.
I am.
I like it.
We're feeling joyous with the major projects being done. Now it's time to stage for our christening and relaunch of Viking Spirit II.
All right, well, thank you all for coming. So according to legend, renaming a vessel without following a time-honored tradition can occur the wrath of Poseidon, god of the sea. Poseidon records the name of every vessel ever launched in his ledger of the deep. Therefore, if you want to carry a new name, you must purge it, not just from Poseidon's consciousness,
But from the ledger.
but from the ledger. Whoa. So this official ceremony calls for good champagne, good friends as witnesses, which everybody's here. So, O mighty great ruler of the seas and oceans, to whom all ships we venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage. I ask to expunge for all time from your records and recollection the name Journey, which has ceased as proof. Therefore we submit this ingot bearing her name to be corrupted through your powers and forever be purged from the sea. So Abby's writing the old name Journey on this nice piece of brass, and she's going to dip it in the ocean.
The old name is Leaving.
Is the string long enough?
It is. And it's gone.
All right. So in grateful acknowledgement of your, what's that word, magnificent?
Magnificent.
You read it.
Where did you stop?
Down here. Right there.
In grateful acknowledgement of your magnificence and dispensation, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court. Pour at least half of the champagne into the water from east to west.
A little bit more. One for good measure.
And now we have to have some.
You do what?
Give us a splash. And then we pour to the winds.
Pour to the winds.
Almighty and great ruler of the seas and oceans, to whom all ships and we who venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage, take unto your records and recollection this worthy vessel hereafter, and for all time it will be known as Viking Spirit II. We offer these libations to your majesty and your court. Appease the four wind gods, Boreas, Zephyrus, Eurus, and Nodus. Okay, and then we're going to face north, pour champagne. Great Boreas, exalted ruler of the north wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing your frigid breath. Face west.
West.
Repeat the champagne pour.
Okay.
Great Zephyrus, exalted ruler of the west wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing your wild breath. Face east. Great Averus, exalted ruler of the east wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us your mighty breath. Face south. Great Notus, exalted ruler of the south wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us your scalding breath. Okay, now we drink and then we go to the anchor. You want to say something, Ryan?
Just thank you to everybody, Mark, and
Thank you for sharing this
everybody.
with us.
Yeah, you guys have all been great and helped us get this far. Oh, hit it again.
Nailed it. Oh my gosh. Does it have to be on point?
Try the other side. Try hitting it here. You ended the anchor.
May there always be water under your keel, the wind at your back, and your shot glass full. Good luck.